name is Salima, and I live my life in alignment with the elements of air, water, fire, and earth, so that I can experience and be more of who I am and help you do the same. So today, what I'm going to do is share with you guys a ritual that I came up with last month, very impromptu, but it was so enriching and just brought so much peace and pleasure to my life that I've decided to go ahead and do it for the rest of the month of February. Today's the 1st of February, so I'm going to do it for 28 days. Last month I did it for 9 days, but I'm going to continue and I'm going to do it for the full 28 days. And you can do it for however many days you want. You don't have to do 28, but I'm just going to suggest and I'm going to encourage that you extend it for as long as you can, because just from my experience, it brought so much peace and pleasure to my life that I know it's going to do the same for you. So I call this ritual the Sweetness of Life Ritual. And it got started from last month. As my holiday gifts, I gave away artisan gourmet chocolates. And when I went in, whenever I buy chocolates or anything, usually any type of gift, unless it's a very specific sentimental gift, if I'm gifting things to my friends or acquaintances, then I always buy something for myself. And I encourage you to do the same. If you're gifting, and I think I said this in one of my other vlogs, if you're gifting, buy something for yourself. You know, you should be gifting yourself as well as others. And I typically gift others when it's like a holiday or some type of group gift. I gift to others what has brought me great pleasure, or what matches the season that I'm gifting in. I usually gift from myself whatever I've been using or experiencing to others. Not just give something, but I can share the energy of joy and pleasure that item or that gift or that like this ritual has brought to my life. Okay, so last month for the holiday season, I gifted artisan chocolate. And I had some left over for myself, but I hadn't eaten it yet. I hadn't enjoyed it yet. So I was just literally sitting on the edge of my bed, and the set was the holiday set of chocolates from cacao and cardamom, which I've featured several times in a few videos, and is one of my favorite chocolatiers here in Houston. So I was just sitting there and I was eating that piece of chocolate, and I'd been working on my anxieties, just the regular anxieties of life. Like you feel like you got so much on your mind, so much going on, and your mind is just kind of racing, and you're all in your future casting on what ifs, and what if this happens? Oh, I need to do this, and just letting my imagination run wild. So I wanted to bring myself back into the present, bring myself back into my body, and just kind of be in the moment. And so I was sitting on the edge of my bed, I was eating the chocolate, and I was just savoring the flavor and savoring the moment. And I was like, man, life is really sweet. Life is sweet. And it really helped to calm me down. And the next day I could feel that me meditating on how sweet life was and experiencing the chocolate, it did something to me. It impacted me. So I was like, okay, I had a set of 10. I had 2 sets of 5 chocolates, and so it was 10 chocolates. So I was like, okay, I have 9 chocolates now. So let's do a little ritual. Let's do a Sweetness of Life ritual. Okay, so this is how the ritual goes. You're gonna need, now I'm doing 28 days. Initially, like I said, I did 9 days. You can do however many days you want. You can do a weekend. You could do three days. You could do 5 days. However many days you feel led to do. It's not so much the days or how many days you do it. It's your presence in the moment of the actual ritual. So you're going to need chocolates or candies. I'm going to suggest chocolates or some type of meltable candy that you can savor for 5 minutes. So hard candy, if you're eating hard candy, it could take longer for it to like dissolve and for you to finish that piece of candy. So I would suggest some type of meltable chewable candy or some type of like a chocolate. So you're going to need chocolates. And you can use whatever chocolate you want. You can use your absolute favorite chocolate. It doesn't have to be super gourmet or anything like that. It could just be something that you enjoy. And then you're also going to need a journal. So this is my journal. Because you're going to want to have something where you can contain your thoughts. Okay, so this is how it goes. This is how it goes. Okay, so what you're going to do is at night, as part of your bedtime ritual or right before you go to sleep, you're going to take a moment to pick your chocolates. So, for example, I have this box of 4. Now, what you're going to do is, if your chocolate is just, an assorted bag, then what I would do is I would reach into the bag without looking, and then the first piece of chocolate that I pull out, whatever that flavor is, that's what I would eat. If you have something that's a little bit more distinguished, meaning it has a flavor profile, like these have a flavor profile, I can't recall what the flavors are. I might go get my receipt so I know what the flavors are. But whichever one that I see first, or whichever one catches my attention first, is the one that I'm going to eat. Now, with my cacao and cardamom chocolates, they come with a little book that has the flavor profiles in it, or they have a website that actually, for their signature flavors, it shows all their different flavors. So what I would do with that set of chocolate is I would open it up, and open up the box, and whatever chocolate catches my eye first, I'm going to go to the website, and I'm going to take a look and find that chocolate, because they all have individual designs, and then I'm going to read over what the flavor profile is. And then from there, what you're going to do, once you establish that this is the piece of chocolate that you're going to enjoy, you are going to take a few minutes, literally a few minutes, and you're going to, for that day, you're going to go back into your day and find one incident or one moment in your day that was very enjoyable to you, that reminds you that life is sweet and life is really good. And then you're going to write just 2 sentences, 3 sentences, very short and to the point. Today I enjoyed whatever it was, whatever the moment was. Today I enjoyed blah, 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 whatever the moment was. Then you're going to write how it made you feel. It made me feel blank and blank. Actual emotions like comforted. It made me feel calm. It made me feel at ease. It made me feel happy. An actual emotion. And then at the end, you're always going to close it out with, I invite more of this energy, or I invite more of these opportunities, or I invite more of these moments into my life or into my day. So you could say something like, I welcome more of these opportunities into my day, or I welcome more of this energy into my life, either into your life as a whole or just into your day. But saying something so that you are acknowledging that you're open to receive more of that pleasure. Okay, so 3 real easy, simple sentences. Capture the moment, identify the moment, say that what you enjoyed. I enjoyed when this happened today, whatever it was. Then you can do, it made me feel, and identify it with actual emotions. And then I welcome. For those that are studying the actual energies of the day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, each day has an energy. If you're studying the corresponding energies of the day, or if you are studying your elemental energies, which you should be if you're watching me, then what you're going to do is you're going to identify the moment based on the energy of the day, and you're going to identify the energy of an element. Okay, so let me give you an example. And this is going to help you, again, expand your awareness of the energies around you and align with them, so that your life, your day, your time, your energy is just goes smoother. That's the whole point. And that you're able to acknowledge and be consciously aware more of yourself, because we are always flowing in alignment with the energies of the universe, the energies of the day. And we most definitely want to align with the energies of the day because it allows our day to go more smoothly. So you don't want to be doing something as much as possible. You don't want to be doing something on a Wednesday that isn't in alignment with the energy of the day. If you can do that. Now, we all have lives and things that we have to do, that we just can't take off the table. So then if that's the case, then you want to be adding activities and moments to your day that do align with the energy. Okay, so for example, Monday is a day of introspection. It is a day of, it represents the hearth in the home. So what I usually do on Monday is I focus on taking care of my home, which is my physical body. So I may usually when I get my massages, I get them on Monday because I'm taking care of my earthly home of my body. So what I may do on a Monday so that I can honor the energy of the day and honor an elemental energy is I may write, okay, I really enjoyed the massage that I received today on Monday. And that is acknowledging the energy of hearth and home, taking care of my body on a Monday. Then I would say it made me feel calm and relaxed, and it was very comforting and soothing. So that's honoring the element of water. And then I would say, I want to welcome more of these moments into my week, because I don't want to just do something to experience the energy. I want that energy to reverberate and multiply throughout my week. I may not be able to get, it may not be practical or feasible for me to get a massage every day, but the energy of what I did, I want that to reverberate within the rest of my days. If you're unsure of how the energies of the day in correspondence go and the energies of the elements, air, water, fire, and earth, I have something to help you. Okay, so I have my guidebook, which is the 28-day guidebook of Honor Your Elements. It's called Honor Your Elements, 28-day guidebook to aligning with the elements of air, water, fire, and earth. And I always put the links to my books, because I have two. I have my the Elements of Me book, which is a breakdown teaching of the elemental energies, and it is my story in that on how I expanded myself from very low energy, traumatic, unproductive, unaware, unconscious living into a more conscious, purposeful, higher living. I break that down in my book, The Elements of Me. So that book, I have the link to the where it is on Amazon, where you can purchase it, always in my description. Always have in my description the link to the guidebook, which is what I'm talking about, because it is a companion to that, because you really need to learn about the energies. But what it does is it breaks down each element, and it breaks down each element in the days of the week. So it helps you to align the energy, the corresponding energy of the days of the week, Monday through Sunday, with the element, and gives you examples on how to align and activities to do or things that you can do to align not just with the day, but with the elemental energy as well. Okay, so get the guidebook so that, if you're like, okay, I'm not exactly sure, today's Wednesday, and I'm not exactly sure how to align with the energy of Wednesday, especially, to do something enjoyable or experience something fun or that brought happiness or whatever the case may be. And I'm not sure how to align it with an energy. So get the guidebook. That's going to help you out. And then the guidebook is 28 days anyway. So if you're wanting to do the 28 days with me, then it's perfect. You can just get the guidebook, and then you can literally go through every day and pick something out of the guidebook. Very simple, but when I tell you so profoundly impacting for me, it helped me to really gain the expanded perspective that my life is good. That, there's always challenges that I face during the day. You face them during the day. But when I'm able to sit down at the end of the night before I go to sleep and focus my consciousness, focus my thoughts, focus my energy before I lay head to pillow on the goodness of the day, the goodness of my life, the goodness of life in general, and what I, not just in desire, but what I actually experienced. That, when I tell you, has helped me with my anxiety. It has helped me with those occasional times when you just kind of wake up and you're just not feeling it. It has really helped me, because not only is it something for me to look forward to as part of my nightly routine, and in a moment that I can take to myself, because it literally only takes maybe 5 minutes between writing down the little short paragraph and then, I'm going to finish on it, but writing down a little short paragraph and then experiencing the ritual in itself, not even 5 minutes, but so expansive. Okay, so you identify the energy of the day, and then once you write that down, you put your journal away. Then you go in and if you haven't already, you can do the journaling first and then go in and identify what piece of chocolate you're going to eat or what piece of candy you're going to enjoy. And so once you've identified it and you've looked at what the flavor profile is, or you know what the flavor profile is, then you're going to sit there and you're going to savor that piece of candy. And you're not going to distract yourself. You are going to focus in on eating and allowing that chocolate to melt in your mouth, and focusing on the flavors that you taste, and saying, okay, for example, if it's a port wine, which is a sweet red wine that's infused into the chocolate. Okay, you focus and say, okay, I can taste the acidity of the red wine. I can taste the dark chocolate. I can taste the hazelnut. I can taste, it's good. It's not too sweet. And you're just going to focus on that moment of eating the chocolate. And I'll take a little piece of chocolate like this, like a little square of chocolate, and I might take 4 or 5 bites out of it, because I'm savoring it and I'm allowing the earth element of my body to register me in my senses what that chocolate experience is, and the sweetness of it, or the uniqueness of it, because my life is unique and sweet, and your life is unique and sweet. All of these things are bringing that recollection to you, to remember, to center yourself, and no matter what happens in your day, life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Salima Loves Life is also saying Salima loves Salima. It's also saying life loves life. So it's not just me saying, oh, I love life, but it's really me acknowledging that I am life and life is me, and how I live is a reflection of life, and life then reflects back to me how I'm living and what I'm thinking. So taking that moment to just be in the experience of experiencing sweetness and registering it in your body, and registering how it calms you down, how it focuses you. If you want to, then in the next morning when you wake up, you can, in another journal, in the same journal, it doesn't have to be a part of the description. You can journal how you feel. You can journal, okay, I did the ritual and now I feel this. I feel calm. I feel relaxed, whatever the case may be. And in your journal, it's very simple. I just labeled day 1, Sunday. I wanted to put the number of the day so I could keep track, but also what day it was, because that's going to also help me to identify the corresponding energy of the day, and then whatever elemental energy I identified. So I would just put like day 1, Sunday, or whatever day that I started. And then I would write out my couple of sentences. And then the next entry would be day 2, day 3, 34, for however many days you do. So I'm going to show you what chocolates I got, so you can see, because I showed these in my previous vlog, but I didn't really showcase exactly what I got. So I'm going to show you guys what I got and what I'll be working with. So here are my candies for the Sweetness of Life ritual, and I'm doing 28 days. You don't have to do 28 days. You can do as many days as you like, but I'm going to do 28 days. So I have 16 pieces here from Cacao and Cardamom, which is my favorite chocolatier here in Houston. And the top, these are the Valentine's 2023 flavors, which are all paired. They're pairing, so it's like strawberries and champagne, and peanut butter and jelly. So very tasty and delicious pairings. And then down here, these are the flavors that their signature flavors that they always have available. Then I also got I got 6 pieces here. So that's 16. So I got 6 pieces from Aria, which is a Venezuelan chocolatier. They use Venezuelan and Mexican chocolate. And then I have from Lunaria, which is a Jordanian chocolatier. I have 6 pieces here, and these are Turkish delights, and then these are chocolates, and like this one is rose, and I think this one is rose, and there you go. This one is rose and pistachio and hazelnut. I'm not sure, but it's rolled in, it's chocolate and it's rolled in rose petals. So there's Lunaria. And so altogether that's the 28. Okay, so that's it. So enjoy this Sweetness of Life ritual. Really get into it, because when I tell you, I'm so excited to start it tonight. And no matter when you're watching this video, you can start whenever. It doesn't have to be February. I just happen to be doing it for the entire month of February. But you, wherever you are, whatever day it is, whenever you're viewing this, you can start where you are, and start with what you have, and just enjoy yourself, and just bring back to your recollection that life is sweet and life is good, because it really, really is. So on that note, enjoy. Let me know in the comments section, even if it's daily, come back to this video and just give us the summary of how the ritual is impacting your life. Rituals are done for many different reasons, but a simple reason is just to imprint something on your psyche, to imprint something on you. That's why I'm doing it for 28 days. 9 days inspired me. 9 days charged me up and filled me with happiness. So I'm excited to see what 28 days is going to do, because that's just me continuing to imprint on my psyche, imprint on my mind, imprint in my energy that this is what it is. This is the reality. Life is good for me. Life is enjoyable. Who doesn't love sweets? Come on. Life is enjoyable. And I have time and room to take this moment for myself and experience it. 5 minutes. Put the kids to bed, or whatever you do with your kids, so that you can get a 5-minute little break. But do it before you go to bed. Like when you are ready to put your body into the bed, put head to pillow. Don't do it and then get up and be running around with chaos, because you really want that message of life is sweet to imprint and be one of the last things that you consciously think about before you go to bed, so that your mind and your body have time to process that energy and imprint it, so that when you wake up, you're waking up with such a good reminder and such a good energy that you can allow to continue to flow in your day and days to come. Okay, so with that, thank you so much for watching. Again, let me know in the comments. Come back, let us know how you enjoyed the ritual. Let us know what you did. If you tweaked it in any kind of way, feel free to tweak it how you want, whatever works for you. And most definitely, once you complete the ritual, come back and tell us and tell me how what the result was, like how it's impacted you, how if it impacted you at all, if you were like, well, I tried it but I didn't really connect with it, whatever the case may be, because conversation is what initiates change. So I can most definitely help you go over what happened with the ritual. We can talk about it and see how you might be able to tweak it so you can connect more to it. Or if you're like, Salima, I did this, it was amazing, I want to keep doing it, I need to know, how do I keep doing this in my day so that I'm not eating chocolates all the time, but that I can still dwell in that same energy. let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But I'm excited. I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for you. So thank you so much for watching. Y'all enjoy this ritual, and I'll see you in the next video.